Back to the zone again. Just, not the new one. Well, technically kind of new. It was a big update to Gamma since, last time I played. Still save compatible. And if you're wondering why I'm playing Gamma instead of playing 2, the reason is pretty simple. My computer sucks too much to run 2 properly. Even with all the graphics settings cranked so low that I can't see anything properly past short range, it still doesn't run good enough. So I'm probably just gonna wait until either there's some mods that solve that, or there's a patch that solves that. Neither of which has happened yet. Yeah, been keeping on a laptop 1650, you're still technically running a better graphics card than I am. But anyways, they did update a bunch of stuff. Such as how all of these bars are changed, so now instead of bars, there's just percentages. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. And then other stuff like how, instead of having radiation coming directly from the artifacts, it affects the radiation resistance. So I'm gonna have to find some way to bring that value up. Which I guess also technically means I don't have a use for these containers anymore. I'll put them away for now, just in case I actually do have a use for them. Let's see, is there anything that gives radiation resistance? This one has 2%. That one has 3%. 5% on the Night Star. Seems like the Night Star's the best one. I can't help but notice that they also updated how these look. Very fancy. Anyway, guess that means that my previous tactic of having these two artifacts isn't really going to work because it's going to give me like 25% less radiation resistance, which I could take it. But I imagine that's probably going to turn into an issue at some point. Chemical resistance seems to be at the soft cap. Same thing with thermal resistance. Ballistic resistance class of 50. Not entirely sure what that means. Can faintly hear some guitar in the distance. Yeah, another change I noticed is used to be able to get some porn mags. They seem to have replaced them with heavy metal magazines. Terror Razor magazine number 75, 2018 edition, and Atmosphere magazine number 17, 2016 edition. Right, so don't have anything that'll give me radiation resistance. Note that they also updated the mutant hides and stuff like that to be better. This flesh hide here with a stamina recovery of 28 and a chemical resistance of 28, which I'm pretty sure weren't nearly that good last time. And also I can use them to make a taxidermied flesh apparently. Either I didn't hold on to my other mutant pelts or I forgot where I put them. 4 pelts increase carry capacity by 12 kilograms. And some burn resistance. Plenty of medkits, I think. Yeah, I do. Really should dump some of this stuff somewhere. But I'm never gonna sell the mutant parts if I don't have them on me. Maybe I should just go sell all of them to the scientist and be done with it. Same thing with the meats. Already have a decent amount of money, don't need to keep doing it. So I just realized I'm holding on to my mutant pelts. Pure skin, explosive resist, impact resist. Increased the weight carried by 20 kilograms. Lurker hide, stamina recovery, radiation resistance 9%. Better than any of the artifacts I have. And 12 kilograms weight carried. That one is going on the belt. Or not. Ah, that's the gimmick. You can only have one of those at a time. The side dog. 8% of burn resist, electrical resist, psychic resist, and chemical resist. Probably go with the lurker hide. Keep the emerald. Not sure if I want to put on the full empty though. Maybe I'll just do what I was doing beforehand and just, if I'm expected to be in a firefight, I'll put it on, otherwise it sits in the inventory. Changed how the improved free and emission model works. Bleeding control goes down, radiation resist goes up. Have anything that gives bleeding resistance. Well, the mama beats do is just, not nearly enough. Though it is in kind of low condition, only at 27%. Eyes give 267. That's at 29%. I could fuse these. Anything I can craft. Full quality stone blood is 613. Can't help but notice health restoration going down by 4 on the compass. Pretty big downside. But it also does seem like a much better version of the full empty. In terms of ballistic protection and all that stuff. Quality eye would give me the bleeding control to offset the emission module. Same thing with a flame. That would also give me a bunch of rupture resistance. Kolobok kinda works more like the one from Kala Pripyat. Health restoration, stamina recovery goes down, radiation resistance, ballistic resistance goes down. That one would actually be pretty good. The Firefly is just a stronger version of it, but with added psychic weakness. And then the Heart of the Oasis is an even more cranked up version. Maybe I should work towards one of those. Maybe getting a hold of a compass and a Heart of the Oasis, combining both of those to cancel out the downsides of each of them. Weight carried would go down, however. Combine both of those and then also the Volat Emerald, which I already have a good one of. Yeah, that's probably the plan. Warning, do not drop the rug from inventory. You will have a stroke and exit the zone spontaneously. Yeah, a lot of new hideout furniture. Even a toilet. Yeah, overhead lights and stuff now. Can no longer craft the artifact containers. It kind of seems like a confirmation that, yeah, I'm not going to need those anymore. I'll leave them in the storage for a little bit. Probably come back and sell them later. Or if I'm ever low on cash. If I want the best version of ballistic plates, I still need 4 more carbon nanotube layers with Kevlar 29 fabrics reinforced. Definitely gonna remember that name. Body cooler could give me some bleeding control and health restoration at the cost of radiation resistance and stamina. Stuff seems balanced in a way where if I stack all of it together, it'll kind of minimize some of the bonuses. Which I guess is where artifacts come in. Make a body cooler. I don't have the rest of the stuff. Wonder if Mangun sells one.
А, привет!
Doesn't seem like it. Of 4.8 kilograms of launcher grenades.
Bye.
Last time I had picked up this SVD and fixed it up. Don't think I have all that much ammo for it though. Although I'm sure I could just make some. Guessing most of the weight I'm carrying right now is these mutant parts. Some more than others. If anything, it's probably actually the ammo. Yeah, if I include all the hollow point rounds and the FMJs with the M203s, it's probably the most. Right, so I don't feel like just leaving two slots in the belt open. What do I want to equip there? Having a soul and high quality would be good. Surge regenerator. Increase the burn resistance, electrical resist, and chemical resist. I'm already maxed out for thermal resistance, but it wouldn't hurt. Sell the low quality camelbacks. And it needs more stuff. The grind continues. And maybe not that one. Let's do health restoration, -6 stamina, and 3 radiation resistance. Is that better than anything I have here? It's technically better than the camelback. Rid of the banged up ones. Everything else is fine. I can't help but notice some of the weapon repair materials and stuff are down here instead of up where they were before. Guess these are just material I can use with the repair rather than the repair kit itself. Test that out. Yep. So now I have to use weapon repair cleaning kits or repair kits. Currently I do not have any for either of my rifles. I need a Type D. Actually, I have one right there. Just have to craft some more. need some more metallic scrap if I want to do that. Right, then one last thing. Need to make some ammo. .762 by 54, just not this one, because that's for machine guns. Can make one batch of AP rounds. Either I can make 7 batches of the regular ammo, or I can make 3 batches of the better ammo. Or I can compromise, make 10 of the normal ones, and 30 of the better ones. Alright, load it up. Can't help but notice my stamina bar isn't going back up the whole way. Alright, so there's a pile of stashes all over the place. I'm thinking I should go for the main quest, now that the path is open and all that. And the next decision is, do I want to go through Red Forest or do I want to go through Radar? Would probably be easier to go through Radar, but then I have to go to Pripyat. But I went to Red Forest last time. This time I'll go Radar. Alright. Other thing I forgot to do. The mod configuration menu. Let's see. Oh, suddenly the background music for the menu is working again. Wasn't working earlier. Oh, whatever, we'll enjoy it. Scanning range up to 200. Get some fetch task done. Could turn in some flesh hides. Nah, then I'd also have to get the good one I have away.
Проходи, не задерживайся.
Ooh, new eating animations.
Подходи, сталкер. Для таких, как ты, у меня всегда есть кое-что интересное.
Thinking maybe pick up some food while I'm here. Keep forgetting the bartender doesn't actually have any good food. Yes, not very good food, but at least it's cheap. Relatively. Don't have any MREs, so how about I buy one of those? Level 27 strength. Still massively outpacing all my other skills. Tringo, the hell are you doing out here? Oh, whatever. It saves me some walking. The stone blood. Stick that in the stash. Actually, another thing I've been wondering about is if I'm gonna go all the way up to the Jupiter area, maybe I just make a new stash up there. I'm not sure if I want to have multiple stashes or if I want to bring all my stuff from here in Rostock all the way up to the Yanov station or not. Then again, I could also sit up in the Skadovsk.
Да ты
How is my exosuit battery doing? 20.91 out of 250. So I still only have a mil-spec exosuit power supply. Not sure if I can upgrade that or not. I remember one of them is sparkler, then there's battery, and then I forget the last one. This one that needed battery and a surge suppressor. Power capacity of 400, power consumption rate of 50, double tap X to launch electrical nova. This one was power capacity of 300, power consumption of 85%, double tap X for major speed boost, sprint into enemies to deal damage. Cost 20 energy, lasts 8 seconds, cooldown of 20. Need a flash and a body cooler. And the last one, power capacity of 500, power consumption rate of 135%. I'll tap X for major damage reduction, 20 energy cost, 8 second duration, 20 second cooldown. I need a full empty and a surge suppressor, so this one I could make right now. This one I could probably also make. Not sure which one I should make. If I should even make one. If I was going to make any of these, I'd probably make the engine. Flash and a body cooler. Could make a body cooler. Got the moonlight. Need a controller hand. And a ring. And I could make a ring if I had one bloodsucker meat. Alright, time to head north. Got a message for an RF package somewhere in the warehouse. Northwest of Army Warehouse, 46 millihertz. Where's that megahertz? It's probably megahertz. Less than the usual amount of people at the checkpoint. Don't see anything wandering the road. Some fancy night vision set. Now, the northwest of this zone is going to be within Merc range, and maybe Monolith. And also, while I'm here, I might as well swing by the Freedom Base, but I'll probably do that after picking up the package. It's 5 for detector, not 6. I was wrong, and 5 is for bolt, 6 is for detector. Not sure why there's a dead duty guy there. There's another one running around over there, so whatever killed him isn't around anymore. Probably.
Чего расскажешь хорошего?
Just hang out by the bonfire for a bit. Read this note. Anomalous RF signal. Error. Scrap paper that looks like an excerpt from a letter or journal entry describing an RF frequency that the author found useful. There was nothing like what they said on 106 megahertz. Instead, I started getting all kinds of interference on my RF receiver. Once it even sounded like a voice, or tones, but nothing I could make out. But get this. Remember when we ran into that bureau up north? It was the same deal. The weird vision tint and hallucinations. Shit flying through the air. Only saw it once, but we got the hell out of there before it could spot us. But that RF noise dropped off once we got far enough away. Maybe a few hundred meters. Never heard anything like that on the scanner before. But the early warning probably saved us. I'll have to try to remember that. Next time I see a mirror in the distance, see if it gets picked up on the RF receiver. Speaking of, I should equip that. It was 6. Definitely changed this thing. It's indeed 46. Some freedom dudes.
Здоров!
See, anyone in the nearby area has work. They do. Other than this ecologist, I don't want to do any of it. And he's all the way up there. Not sure if there's multiple things on this same frequency or if something's being weird. Damn. Spooked the hell out of me. Hmm. Maybe I should check in the BD8, see if I have mission to find a missing squad or something. I don't, so I don't know why it's beeping twice. The earth package is somewhere in the village. Not in this direction, though. Sure hope it's not in burning house. Or one of the burning houses. This building. There it is. The heck did I find? Slug shells, a fog grenade, a titanium grid, spray lubricants. Next one is in the west region of Cordon. I am just gonna cancel that right away. Have some coffee. Next one is in garbage. Also don't really want to go back there. Go grab this stash. Go grab that other stash. See if anyone at the Freedom Base wants some mutant parts. Northern region of the Meadow. You really want me to stay in the Southern Zone? Don't like that sound. Eastern region of Great Swamps. North region of Dead City. cancel that one too. At least it's Merc Central. So beast of Abercrombie. I'm gonna run out of packages to send me. Southern region of Darkscape. That sounds like an emission. Bar on the bottom. It's not usually there.
Эй, сталкер, чем пожаловал?
Disappeared as soon as I got in here. It's over. Failed territory at 264. It's pretty close, but I'm not turning back. Get somewhere that isn't raining. Southwest region of Abercrombie. How is my reputation doing anyways? Getting there. Bandits sure don't like me, but it's fine, because I hate them.
Ну рассказывай.
Bunch of new furniture. Maybe I should have asked Braturenko about some SVD ammo while I was back over there. Too late now. Only other place I can think of that would sell them would be the loners over at the Skadovsk. Which I'm heading in that direction anyways. According to Pasha on the PDA, 22 hours from now there will be a psi storm. So man, it sure is bright out here for being nighttime. Give it another quick save. Suddenly remembered I never picked up that stash. I think one of these battery packs restores 100, right? Seems to be. I had to guess the stash is on the roof. A Chimera Hunter. I think I already had one of those. I think. Still not entirely sure how I'm supposed to read these. Kinda just assume the number on the left is the effective resistance and the number on the right is the cap. Then that doesn't make sense for how their radiation works. Can't see shit through the scope with the night vision on. That is no good. They had multiple packages on them. Cleaning kits. And some ammo. Nothing that I use, though. Sounds like whoever was on the PDA there was having a really bad day. And his friend was having an even worse one. Well, hello to you too. Missed. Missed again. Well, at least I got him. for whatever that's worth. Next time I should aim the grenade launcher. Maybe also have it loaded before I have to use it. Feels like the Chimera went after those other guys. That guy looks like a merc, but he's actually an ecologist. Like that sound. Game froze. Is it loading or did it crash? Sure hope it didn't crash. It probably crashed. Not getting an error box showing up. Alright, just gonna assume it crashed, close the program. Must have crashed hard. Alright, task manager. Now we start it up again. By we, I mean me. In the meantime, let me show you what happens when you put an overclock on your monolith. So as you can see now, that is with base clock rate. Now if I juice it up by a few volts, bam, going way faster. And now, how about we go even further beyond? Yeah, look at him go. And then we upscale to 4K resolution. Bam. Downright impressive. Alright, game is now started up. I just realized I still haven't made use of my new SVD. Well, I hit it, but it's definitely not dead. Now it's dead. Hello there, Mr. Bloodsucker. You seem to be stuck. Not sure if he's still in the same spot or not. Yeah, let me just put you out of your misery. Tanky one, aren't you? Oh, scientist nerds are getting ripped apart by chimeras. I should go to help them. Radio chatter off in the distance. And from the other direction. Mission failed. Looks like the Chimera won. Chimera's down. Or not. Dead Burke. I've it under control over here, bro. Just a bunch of duty guys. Oh, a lot of dots on the mini-map. Ruger SR556. Semi-automatic piston-driven gas-operated AR-15 style rifle. Lightweight and ergonomic. Ruger wanted to minimize the sharp impulse of the piston striking the bolt carrier typically found in short-stroke ARs, and instead used a two-stage design in which the piston delivers two smaller impulses to the operating rod instead. This design choice allows the weapon to be easier to handle and more accurate during sustained fire, capable of a hyperburst fire mode. But can it have a grenade launcher? It cannot, probably because of that foregrip. Looks like that chimera shredded through everyone that was here, other than that scientist. Chris Vector. That doesn't seem right. The title at the top says change of caliber to 9x18, but then down there it says caliber 9x19. And over here it says it's a 45. Here he is. BSSK Viklop. Integrally suppressed Russian bullpup straight pull bolt action sniper rifle. Chambered for subsonic rounds. Intended for special stealth operations, typical targets of the VK or for the VKS are combatants in heavy body armor or located behind cover. Seems like a weird design decision to have it be a bullpup, but I guess you don't want the thing to be too ridiculously long. It seems pretty fancy, but not really my style of gun. Check out this anomaly again. See if I can't manage it. There's the electrical parts and there's the psi component. See how bad it is. It's much more survivable than last time. Unless if I go over in that corner. Now let me try that Stalker 2 trick of chucking the bolt and then running in. Nearly. So it's just gonna do the same thing again, except I'm gonna have a joint first. Actually, what is my psychic resist? 33. If what I'm wearing makes it worse. Don't have anything I could slot in to make it better. Well, that really didn't go better at all. I'm just gonna avoid the psi field. I think I'm gonna need some artifacts to deal with those. Wasting so many bullets. And he doesn't even have anything on him. It's moving around, so it's a good one. Where is it? Sure hope it didn't get launched up there. See if it moves around again after I move away. Just sitting there. Disappears as soon as I get a bit further than the bush. Whatever. Right, now that it's let its guard down, we go back in. It seems to have faced into the wall. Never mind that. Wonder if this place is still going to be crawling with monolith. Theoretically, it shouldn't be, but last time I came here, it was. Alright, I forgot to cancel that package. And now it's in the army warehouse. Very funny. Truck cemetery. Send it somewhere north. Wild territory. Hear whispering. Of threatening. Have a nice meal before we go down there. Damn, that's a lot of them. One had a flashlight. Money. And nothing. Just switch this off of full auto. 3-round burst. Sure if I should quick save at that campfire, but might as well. Oh, plenty of matches, right? I have 11. Oh, great. Thought it loaded this thing. Whatever, it wandered off. Why did it wander off? Definitely still some monolith or something there. Or if it's trying to go after the monolith, but it's too stupid to get over the fence. Which you'd think, being the size it is, it could just smash it through the fence, but, you know, engine limitations. Don't see anyone else. And I don't see the giant. Or monolith. It's exactly what I got the rifle for. If only I had gotten the variant that had light up chevron on the scope. Oh, god damn it. At least I'm not dead yet. Got him. More radiation here than I remember. Not sure if it's the scope that's bad or if there's something weird going on with the graphics. Either way, I can't see shit. Yeah, like even with this one.
Братья, враг монолита!
Fuck, thought it was dead. Guys are way too good at shooting. Really need more radiation protection. Yeah, looks like the mercs didn't stand a fucking chance. 3 dead mercs and no dead monolith. Alright. of the Pripyat, where I'm sure plenty of great things are waiting. Oop, and the game crashed. Fatal error. Expression S and STRLEN brackets capital S. Bunch of other stuff. File is xr underscore ini.cpp. Line 1193. Description, assertion failed. Sure hope it's saved. Well, anyway, while the game boots back up, let's go back to the very fast monolith man. Let's just look at him go. Should be back up any second. There we go. Should not have hit the last save button. Hopefully it loads the right one. And I think it crashed again. No error message this time, however. Okay, now there's an error. Instructions at 0x000000001401 D2AB8. Reference memory at a whole bunch more zeros and x's. Memory could not be read. Click on OK to terminate the program. Right? Looks like I might not be going to Pripyat. He's back again, spinning his head for the monolith. Gonna make it to Jupiter one way or another. I can't go through Pripyat, just means I'll have to take the long way around into Red Forest. Oh hey, it's Scholarly Frog. You joined at arguably a bad time, just had the game crash on me twice. Hopefully it doesn't do it again. Anyway, how was your stream doing? Alright, we're in. Alright, so last time I went up this road, shot at some monolith dudes that were really good shots. Then I went up the road over to Pripyat, where the game crashed. Then it crashed again when I tried to load from that autosave. So instead, we're going the other way. Through Fort Kickass over here, into the Red Forest, and then up to Jupiter. If things go well. I'll give you a few guesses on whether or not things are gonna go well. Quasimorph fun times. Not quite sure what that means, but if you say it was fun, I will believe you. Spooky sounds. Not this shit again. And my grenade launcher is not loaded. Show yourself. It's over that way. Damn it, I am not equipped for this shit right now. Sci-fi space contracted merc looter extraction roguelike eldritch craziness. Yeah, that is a lot of words. Game's hitching, so I'm assuming there's some scary shit nearby. Oh hey, a helicopter. Ignore those sounds, I'm just tripping balls. It's still chasing me, is he? Oh hey. Thanks for the follow. And I retract that statement. You're a bot account, aren't you? Oh, fuck. Just give me a second, and I'll ban you in just a moment. I think I got all of them. Damn it. Really need to give you mod powers or something, Scholarly, just so that, you can hit him with the ban hammer for me. But, now that I have a second... Yeah, yeah. I'm very hesitant to give anyone mod powers, but you've been a pretty cool guy. Where is the button to give someone mod powers? I don't know. Ah, I'll do it later. That way you'll be forced to come back around if you want to use the mod powers. A devious plan. Ooh, that's the command. Okay. Teach me so many cool things. Such as how to hand you the keys to the kingdom so that if you want to crash it into the wall, you can. There you go. Alright, now back to shooting and being scared. Monolith. Did not see us. Yeah, I think it's fair to say I don't really know how to do the moderating end of being a streamer, so if it's kind of a mess, that's probably my fault. That being said, feel free to add anything I have on my, list of banned words to your own list of banned words. Because for the most part, the only things that really make me want to ban stuff is bots. It's just a never-ending wave of them. Oh, it's all defaults. Check it out. There's a spooky cloud. Critical unlocked. Anomalies, darkness. See what that says. Information. A terrifying and deadly anomalous formation of unknown origin affecting the mind of any sentient being within its vicinity. It resembles a cluster of moving shadows. There are rumors that the anomaly also acts as a shelter for poltergeist, one of the most dangerous anomalies ever recorded in the zone. Ah, definitely don't touch that then. Alright. Now, next decision is I want to follow along the road and have to walk past a bunch of sniper towers, or if I want to try to sneak in and go behind the radars, but if there's any monolith dudes in the base, they're going to be chilling near where these campfires are. Yeah, I'll try sneaking around. It didn't seem to see me. Time to run. Throw it over there. This might be a bad plan. Oh, I was just kind of walking away, but gave me a free hit. It, have some medicine. Fix up the suit before it gets too janked up. So one detail I should take more advantage of is that I actually have more armor on my helmet than I do on the rest of it. I should be doing a lot more sniping. Oh, okay, that's what was going on. Didn't realize there's a different binding for night vision on the goggles than there is on the helmet. They just so happen to be right next to each other. Nothing in this corner. This place is so different once you turn off the array. First time around, these big emitters, couldn't get anywhere close to them. Too much psi activity. Fries your brain. Turns you into monolith. Right. Now if I get spotted, this might be bad. So bad that I might just run right for the exit if it happens. walk slowly through this office or whatever it is. Okay, nearly there. There we go. Alright, now I just have to go through one whole more area that's gonna be crawling with enemies. Probably. Actually, now would be a good time to see how many bullets I have left. As soon as it loads. I have a decent amount. Probably help if I didn't use hollow points on armored enemies. Alright. Plan for this area. Try to go save at that campfire. Then I'm gonna make my way up to over here at Dark Bank because there's a portal that'll bring me right over there. Because this area of the map here is usually a giant shit show. Usually. You can never be certain about these things. Yeah, checking the gear would be a good idea. 7%. Barrel condition is 89. They changed how the mechanics work for repairing stuff. It used to be that the weapon itself had a condition and then the parts inside of it had a condition. Now it's just the parts inside. Also, the text is really small on it. Yeah, the way the saving works is whenever you go from one level to another, it creates a save, but also whenever you light up a campfire, you can quick save at it. Which, I guess means that I didn't really have to go save at that campfire. Just what I wanted. Ooh, I missed. There's multiple of them. Hey, remember what I said about how it was probably gonna be fine? It isn't fine. Which is exactly why I do not play on the Iron Man difficulty mode. Though I've said that far too many times at this point. Alright, one more try. Yeah, there's definitely two of them. Yeah, face tanking grenade didn't help, but I think I was kinda screwed in that situation anyways. They have an attack where like they stomp the ground and it does a shockwave, and if you get hit by it, it slows you down, and they were just kinda chaining it with each other. Do I have any regular grenades? No, but I have a giant pile of ammo. I have to sort through all of that shit. Actually, I do have regular grenades. That just kind of flew way up into the ceiling. Hiding behind the bushes. I think he's still over there. Probably help if I didn't have the heaviest goddamn armor in the game. An exosuit. Great against bullets, not so great against these guys. And down. The leg is all fucked up. Alright, it's fixed. You don't seem to want to stray out of the tunnel very much. Which is good, because otherwise I'd be dead right now. Beds. And a cup of coffee. Right. Let's see how many shots it takes. That one hit me in the air, what the hell? Okay, maybe I just noob tube him anyways. There we go. Pills and coffee. Only thing I'm missing is a cigarette. Two eyeballs out of this one. Hey, I got a good look at this big ugly. I'll have that cigarette. Honestly, I'm not sure what they're evolved from. Because they do have hands and not so useful feet. So I'm assuming those used to be human at some point. But who knows? Hoping I've seen green one of those. Radiated furries? Could be. We're experimenting on some weird shit in the labs around here. Alright. Kinda want to fix up my foot, but I don't want to use my good medkits. Don't have any vodka. I can't make a regular medkit. I'll just use one. Grabbing pills. And how's my coffee supply? Got 1 cup left. I have to brew some more. Fix up the multi-tool. Armor's a little banged up, but nothing bad. Guys tripping just a little bit. You live, though. Actually, here's the right thing to do. Instantly having your heartbeat accelerate as soon as you plug the needle in means it's the good stuff. Anything in this hole? Stuff near the edges of it, actually. Black spray. And a sun. Generating an inexhaustible source of light. This gives some buffs whenever it's sunny outside. Black spray. Ooh, actually that is used to make a compass. Very useful. Yeah, it's some pretty strong stuff. And a epinephrine shot. Also known as adrenaline. Who needs to sleep when you can just repeatedly shoot that stuff into your arm? I see no downsides to doing this constantly all the time. So there's that portal. It's on top of a tank. The other side, I think, there's an anomaly field. Might be an artifact. Yeah, clearly this game takes place in the future where the medic from Team Fortress 2, both A, was real, and B, succeeded in finding out how to transplant baboon hearts into people. Trust me, that ticker can take it. Just have to give it some fuel. Stone flower. Right. Now we hop into the scary bubble. Right, I'm not immediately getting shot at, which is a good sign. Not gonna stick around here for very long. Just have to go walk up the road and then I'll be up in Jupiter. First, what's in the box? A medkit. Nothing in that one. I haven't saved in a little bit, so I'm gonna have to be careful with this one. Just you? I'm lucky he didn't have any friends. Sava Negro. Damn. Actually didn't have bad armor on. Tomatoes, purified water. More junk lying around. Sleeping pills. Gonna need that for, you know, chemical balancing reasons. Carbon nanotube layers with Kevlar 29 fabrics. I always wanted one of those. Alright, so now we should be in Jupiter. Yeah, at this point, the only way to get any sleep is to fight fire with fire. This one might take a little bit longer to load since it is one of the bigger zones in the game, I think. And there we go. Forgot it spawned me in this spot. You might be wondering, what's so bad about this spot? This area right here is supposed to be a minefield, and I'm not sure if it's still active. Just have to make my way up over to Yanov Station. Gunfire over there is probably bandits and soldiers fighting. As long as I only step on the pavement part, I shouldn't have to worry about mines. But again, they could all be deactivated. Snorks are weaker than I remember. Either that or using the right bullets actually does make a gigantic difference. Probably the second one. Anyone hanging out at the car park? Don't see anyone. I also don't see any electro anomalies. It's kind of weird. They just didn't render in yet. Yeah, as it turns out, using your night vision during the day is not a great idea. You know, just like this. That is damn bright. Just waddle my way to the middle of this. Battery. And some vodka. Yeah. But it is kind of in character for the highest ranked stalkers in the zone to be absolute weirdos wielding prototype technology that people couldn't even dream of affording. You know, like having an exosuit on, some really blinged out shooters, and with the quad tube night vision. Actually, now I think about it, how is my ranking? I am rank 160. Top 3 dudes are Monolith, Restalker, more Monolith, a Mercenary. But yeah, the 159 guys in higher rating than me are probably even bigger freak shows. Yeah. Another way of looking at it is, if it's normal for people around here to worship the giant glowing rock in the middle of the destroyed power plant, it's also probably pretty normal to praise the sun. Even with night vision. Alright. Before I head over to Yanov, I think I'm gonna go to the scientist bunker and sell some mutant bits. So I've mostly been carrying them so that I could sell them to anyone who wants to buy some specific mutant parts, but got plenty of money. Like loads of money. It's like $10 USD. You can buy so much shit with that. What the fuck? I forgot that they have mercenaries guarding their friggin' outpost. Oh, fuck you guys then. Let's go sell my mutant parts to Freedom instead. Talkie. Alright, finally here.
Aloha!
Aloha, Hawaiian. How you doing? I'll hold on to grenades for now. I won't sell the mutant parts, but I will sell the mutant meat. The low tier stuff. Flesh meat, dog meat. Keep the bloodsucker. Pseudo dog. Yeah, sell that one. Sucker. Sell. Stork hand, also sell. Rodent. I think I have enough food, but I could use more coffee. Buy some beans. I think they're not done chasing me. I might want to get out of here. Gonna run off to the train station and chill there for a minute. If they're still coming after me, then I'll just kind of be forced to shoot them. Oh, god damn it. Damn tanky things. Yeah, now I think about it, I think mercenaries and freedom are allied, but not either of those. I am in the loner faction. Mercenaries do not care for loners. Some free stuff lying around. I don't see anyone approaching. Maybe they lost interest finally. Who was that? Some 5.7 rounds. Birds better not be telling them where I am. Right, just gonna fix up my leg that got busted up again. Use the cheap stuff. Right, now, well, my head is kinda spinning. You walk back. Why walk when I can run? Maybe I scope out around the station to make sure there's no more mercenaries hanging out. I don't see anyone. No one's shooting at me. Yeah, run in parenthesis because fuck that, I'm just gonna power walk. Frame rate. Okay, it's back to normal. Now I think about it, with an exoskeleton on, technically everything I'm doing is powered. Frame rate. I don't know why it's suddenly so laggy around here. Oh, whatever. Right. Now to go check in at this guy. He's gonna give me a mission. Other side.
Заходи, мэн. Отдохни с дороги.
Sending one of the boys on a mission that will require him to have more protection than our best suits can offer. Need a particular artifact to protect them. Need to find a ring.
Ну, попутного ветра.
Don't think I have one of those even in the stash all the way back in Rostock. Have to see what I need to craft it.
Ну вы как дети прямо. Опять дырка.
Just buy those medkits, buy some more coffee.
Счастливо. Не болей.
I should probably go sort through that big pile of ammo I have.
Еще раз, опять. Я, значит, ее стену открываю, она стену сама закрывается. Понял я?
End the latency.
Меня кто-то не пущает. Ну что ж, полез в окошко. Внутри отдышался, поправился чуть, пошел смотреть, кто это с дверью баловал. Там комната большая.
Like the halfway point in the station is loading something nearby and then unloading it once I pass the invisible threshold. And then loading it again when I walk to the other side again.
Ты кто спрашивает? Ты бред какой-то. Я говорю, Ваня, я. Тут тошни, меня тут тоже собака знает. Тут снова зашептала.
Bunch of this stuff away.
Зачем в окошко залез? А я-то не растерялся, говорю. Так это ж зашел водички попить, смотрю, никого нет, вот и залез. Что да, то да. А оно мне говорит,
My max carry weight is 235.
да и не нужна она тебе больше.
Quite a bit.
Я туда, как, ну, если нет водички, ну так я пошел. Тут я
Э,
пошел с кровати оттуда побыстрее. Тут все одно, или тварь какая-то тутошняя со мной заговорила. Или белая горячка, я в сон смотрю. Ты погоди, Ваня, остался.
Disassemble everything but the 5.56 and the 7.62 by 54.
Башкой не так. Я тебя почти не чувствую. Откуда спрашиваю?
Not sure if I want to start building up my stash of 9x39 though. There's some pretty good weapons chambered in that,
Я такие, как ты, за 200 метров чую.
assuming I find them.
Я вот только перед самой дверью, да и то. После того, как молиться начал. У тебя что, новое?
Yeah, might as well start.
Какой у меня оборудование? Говорю, нет у тебя ничего. Фонарик вот это, кружка старая. Вот и все оборудование. У меня гражданин начальник, ничего такого сроду не бывало. Ну?
I wonder if I can craft one of those workbenches. Oh yeah. Also, a funny message I saw at the start of the stream when I looked at this. Warning, do not drop the rug from inventory. You will have a stroke and exit the zone spontaneously. Kinda want to test it. On the other hand, it's telling me not to. Wooden parts and metallic scrap if I want a workshop. Yeah, it's worded pretty funny, but I'm assuming it's just if you drop the item instead of hitting the place item button in the inventory, it just drops it on the floor and probably makes you clip through the floor because it's such a big item.
Хаюшки!
Also, this guy looks vaguely like Putin. Buy some basic repair kits. Maybe a knife sharpening set.
Шел я, короче, в одном избушке, мне сказали, есть клевое место, клевое, артефакты вроде бы бычка чья. И шо? Оно говорит, ты мне не ври, Ваня, я тебя насквозь вижу, не доводи до греха. Я говорю, да я
Yeah,
не
must be an alternate reality version of him because I don't think Putin would ever wear the Ukrainian
как оно,
flag on his
сталкер?
sleeve.
то у меня телорейка зашевелилась.
Oh hey,
В карманах было, выползать
what are
начало.
you doing here, Carden?
Логично. И главное, чекушка заветная туда же. Ну, думаю, гады не, родное вам не отдам. Да
Two gunsmiths just hanging out in the same room.
Цепился я в бутылку, как дитё. Мое это добро, гражданин начальник. А бутылку как кто-то держит. И не отдает, тянет вверх. Ну, думаю, падлу, не видать.
Бывай!
Того самогона. Потянул бутылку к себе, зубами пробку вынул, начал пить. 3 глотка еле сделал, не идет. Горло как тисками сдавило. Перед глазами
Let's
круги
plan
уже.
the next step.
Так вот, ну значит, глотнул я.
Still kind of
ещё
want to
раз.
run off over
Пять,
to
наверное, через силу. Кинул им бутылку. Подавитесь, падлы.
the ecologist bunker because they'll give me the best price for like the mutant parts and shit like that.
Ты куда это делся,
And
Ваня?
also they have some
Ты куда
fun
пропал?
missions once in a while, such as escort some
Давай,
scientists to an
гражданин
anomalous
начальник,
zone and watch them
А сам
flop
потихоньку
headfirst
отползай.
into
А ну
a
опять.
fire anomaly,
Ты не дури, Ваня.
which even if
Поймаю,
that
хуже
fails the
будет.
mission, it's still pretty funny.
Тут-то я и сообразил. Хотя бычок уже по
But
мозгам
then
дал.
I'm gonna have to shoot all the
Потерял
mercs
меня
guarding
тварь
them.
из виду. Текать надо. Кое-как поднялся на ноги, все качается, как балкер в 9 баллов. Подхожу
Yeah,
к
that
выходу,
is a fair
гляжу назад.
assumption.
В комнате гвозди
It's
летают.
just weird because usually Cardin is the guy that's over here at the Skadovsk.
Шепотят проклятый мне вслед.
If he's not there, then I
Я
wonder
тебя,
who
Ваня, всё
is.
равно достану, достану. А дальше-то что? Так вот, выскочил я, значит, из окна и ходу. Вещи, ружье, все там осталось.
So I can't help but notice little blue dots all over some areas of the map here.
Сдохну, а не пойду. Я вот думаю, может лучше к ученым. Давно сторожем звали. Ружье, фуфайка. Все вещи пропали, куда
There's kind of a lot of them.
Сука. Вот такое со мной приключилось.
Maybe that's why
Подхожу.
the game seems to be chugging in this
Подхожу
area,
к улицу.
because there's
Закрыто.
so much shit going on.
Что такое? Еще раз. Опять закрыто. Я, значит, ее стерву
Alright.
открываю.
Gotta go try to take out the mercs. Gonna have to do it eventually. So why not now? And maybe having fewer dudes in the immediate vicinity will make the game run better. Really, I am murdering for practical reasons. And also because they shot first. Switch to semi-auto. Don't really have too many AP rounds. That guy's an ecologist. All the dudes on the roof ecologist. So I'd probably get a better vantage point from the bridge. And now it's running fine. For some reason it's just around the station that it does that. some of those guys are ecologists, some of those guys are mercenaries. Hard to tell them apart just from visual. So, how's my gun condition? Still pretty decent. Should see if I can make more SVD rounds. Can make 10 more good rounds or 20 more not so good rounds. Make the good ammo. Normal stuff happening over there. Just jump up on this guardrail. So I could shoot at one of the mercs I can see, and then just run away, wait for him to chase after me, and then anyone who did chase after me I take out, and then just repeat until there's no more mercs. But that's assuming they're not gonna respawn at some point. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Question is, where is the best spot to do that? Maybe under the bridge. That way I have some pillars to hide behind. And I could shoot him from up over here. It's kind of exposed. Just eat some more crackers. As everyone knows, that's the best part of the MRE. It's that dead guy. Not a dead guy, it's just some dead mutant. I was about to say I should quick save before doing this, but it doesn't look like there's that many campfires on this map. Compared to the other ones. Yeah. I'll break my self-imposed rule of only doing it next to a campfire and just use the token system instead. Alright, let's get this shit show started. Starting with you. Hmm. Two down. Sound like they're getting pretty close. Don't see anyone else. No one else is shooting. I might have got all of them. A DVL. Why does that look like two guys fused into one? And maybe he just has a weird uniform. Not getting any gunshots. And there really is just two dudes sitting in the same spot. Colleges are fucking weird, dude. Gonna loot their base before talking to anyone. I'd say probably more phase shift accident than experiment. But as long as they're fine with sharing the same dick, I'm sure they'll be perfectly fine with their predicament.
Да-да, я слушаю.
First two are here, but not the last
Кусок
one.
мяса такой здоровый, чтоб прям свертело.
And that one too.
Здравствуйте, здравствуйте.
What kind of stuff do you have?
За одну ходку 2 ночные звезды. Если так и дальше пойдет, в гробу я
Should
видел
be.
ваших
Instead of
ладоней
making a
хватает.
workshop, I should just buy one. And an artifact melter.
Новичков нынче как собак нерезанных. И все они лучше стариков знают.
Ooh, these guys have body coolers for sale.
День коту под хвост катится.
And
Ни
surge
хабара,
suppressors.
никакого приварка.
They even buy shitty batteries. Alright, now to sell the mutant parts. Completely forgot that I can just press shift and hover over stuff.
Ох, неохота мне за хабаром сегодня плестись. Сейчас бы дома оказаться, в гамачке, да с книжкой толковой.
Sure complained a lot, scientist mans.
Концентраты, блин, сплошные. А дома-то как было? Придешь вечером, а баба домашнего на стол, горячего. А? Пожрать бы чего хорошего.
This guy is a gunsmith, apparently. He wants a Night Star. I do have one of those, it's just,
Здоровый,
about an hour of walking over that away. So I'm good.
Удачи тебе!
Anything on the task board? One's for field study. Experiment on anomalous formations. Need a volunteer for a mission. Need you to take this advanced scanner and place it near the marked anomalies. Last time I tried to do that mission, it was bugged and it wouldn't let me complete it. Hopefully they fix it this time around. Mission to go wipe out some bandits. We can do that. Take out some monolith north of the eastern tunnel. Yeah, I can do that. Unknown brigands have accosted one of our research teams. Fortunately, part of the expedition came back alive and well. Unfortunately, they had to leave somewhat sensitive research behind during the escape. For the sake of scientific progress as well as the future well-being of my colleagues, I do not wish this data to remain lost, or worse, find their way into the hands of whatever mysterious group attacked my researchers. Please go to the cache at these coordinates. If you heard the documents I wish to recover should still be there. For your discretion as well as the delivery of these documents to my office here, I offer a reasonable payment. As a further token of my gratitude, you may also help yourself to whatever supplies my team may have left behind. Yeah, I can do that. Bloodsucker meat. Yeah, I gotcha. On the lift faction patches. Huh. That's not even far away. Wait, what do you mean lead a group of ecologists into battle? Well, guess I signed myself up for it. Alright. Hopefully I don't have to scope this place out and snipe at dudes every time I want to show up back at the bunker. And shit's lagging out again. I'll go get the secret stash first, then go over to station. And for having such a long quest description, I really didn't expect it to be basically within view distance of the bunker. Got some fancy clear sky assault armor. Doesn't have an exosuit on, he just sounds like that.
А,
Got a jellyfish.
Ничего, ничего. Нормалек. Прорвемся. Не зря же я...
Not a particularly great one, but I'll take it. They're up to some more weird shit. Why carry your rifle on you when it can be by your side instead? I'm gonna go turn in this last quest at Yanov. Then probably call it there. I feel a little tired. I think my computer's also kinda starting to feel a little tired. Give me a stone blood. Actually, before I do that, I should set up the new furniture I just got.
Слышали? Глубоко в зоне спать нельзя. Случаются такие кошмары, что можно не проснуться. Кто-то от разрыва сердца костей, кто и просто
Gonna set up right next to the box.
говорят, если приспичит поспать, значит
Right about
надеть шлем с сеткой из тонкой проволоки. Все обойдется.
there.
Кстати, говорят, военные сталкеры в шлемах какие-то так съемные приделаны. Класс.
Then now the lamp. Frame rate seems to just be getting worse. Place it right there. That doesn't seem right. Let's try that again. Okay, it's gonna look kinda jank, but put it. Sure, you were lighting up green just a second ago. Right there. It seems to have phased out of existence. Well, I didn't want a lamp anyways.
Сбивались тут в стае. Точно звери по цвету шкуры. Они как разбойничали, так и разбойничают. Другие то ли нас от зоны, то ли зону от нас охраняют.
I mean,
Солдаты,
if I leave them outside when it's very, very, very cold, they might end up like that, but usually not by default, no.
Слышали о проводнике? Он, мол, самый первый из сталкеров в зону ходить начал. И вроде может провести практически в любую точку зоны. Все правильно, чувак. Другое дело, что найти его очень проблематично. Да и соглашается, говорят, он полностью у всех. Мало. Если нашел его и договорился, будь уверен, он тебя доставит в нужную точку зоны.
Put a bunch of this stuff away. You know what? It really, honestly could be the chems. Or it could be the zone fucking with me. Both are equally likely.
Вчера Припять видел. Своими глазами. Месяц назад ни за что б не поверил.
Sell the rest of these components. Hold on to the titanium grid, however. got all set up in Yanov, more or less. Could probably afford to make one trip back over to Rostock, probably by hiring a guide rather than walking all the way over there myself. And bring back a bunch of the good stuff. Probably not all of it, just because I don't think I can carry all of it in one go. But that'll have to wait for next time I play this. Just iterate the save number. Right. So tomorrow, probably gonna be playing the same thing that Scholarly Frog is gonna play. Probably. Which is to say, Caves of Cud 1.0. It's finally here. Well, nearly here. I'm actually not sure at what exact time tomorrow it's going to release. So maybe I'll do something else for stream 1 of the day, but on stream 2 of the day, it'll almost certainly be Caves of Cud. Unless if it's like a 11:59 PM kind of release. In which case, that's gonna have to wait for Friday. Man, I really like the new menu music. But anyways, I'm gonna get going. Oh, hold on. Schedule calls for Ellen for the next 2 days, but Saturday is Cud Day. No, that actually probably is the smart move. Never know when there's gonna be a game-breaking bug that's gonna be introduced. But I will let you know if there's anything that breaks the game. Anyway, I've been stalling for long enough. I'm gonna get going. That's it for today's stream. Hopefully you liked it. See ya.